Hello, people, welcome back to our channel. And as we suggested initially, the first video is on the personality types. So, I'm going to cover the personality types of various kinds. Like the first word root I'll be picking up today is ego. Ego means I or me, right? So, I'll be writing those words, and you can also try to write them down, note them down simultaneously as you watch the videos. So, for example, the first personality type when I talk about is it is ego. When I talk about this word root ego, what comes to my mind is I, me, or myself, right? Now, this particular word is one word root. Now, I'll be adding another word roots to this particular word root and framing another 5 different words out of one word ego. For example, the first word I add to it is ego plus ist. Now, ego refers to I or me. Ist refers to a person who, right? So the word I get after attaching these two word roots is egoist. Now, who is an egoist? From this word root itself, I and person. That means a person who always keeps himself first. This person is an egoist, right? Similarly, if I try adding another word to it, for example, if I say ego plus tist, the word I get is egotist. Now, what does this word egotist refer to? It refers to a person who always tries to boast about himself. Right. Similarly here, had I added ego plus ist plus ic, this is one word root that makes any word an adjective. Therefore, it's known as an adjective suffix. It's just like you have one word root as ion. Ion is a noun suffix. Why is it a noun suffix? If I see the words out of ion, they can be aggression, pronunciation, differentiation. So, anywhere you see there's an ion at the end, the word that comes up is a noun. Therefore, this word root ion is nothing but a noun suffix. Similarly, the word root here ic is an adjective suffix, right? So far, we've covered 2 words out of ego, egoist and egotist. When we talk about the word egoist, it refers to a person who always keeps himself first, whereas an egotist is a person who always boasts about himself. The next word root is maniac, which is a suffix again. If added to ego as a prefix, we get the word as egomaniac. Egomaniac refers to a person who is always crazy about himself, a person who is an insane. Maniac is a word that refers to crazy or insane. So an egomaniac person is a person who is crazy about himself. Similarly, if I add another word root, centrum, to ego, the word centrum is a word root which refers to center. So if I say ego plus centrum plus ic is another adjective suffix, just like we discussed ion, which is a noun suffix. So whenever you find any word ending with an ic, it is always an adjective. So ego plus centrum plus ic gives me the word egocentric. And as the word suggests itself, ego means I and centric means center. So a person is always finding or considering himself or herself to be the center of everything. So egocentric is a person who considers himself to be the center of the universe. That is egocentric, and it's different from egomaniac. Egomaniac is crazy about himself, whereas an egocentric person is considering himself to be the center of the universe. That is, he or she always wants to be a part of every discussion which is being conducted. Next word is another prefix I'm adding to this word ego. So that is alter. Alter refers to another. So if I say alter ego means another I or another me. So when do you find another I? When you spot another person with a similar ego as you have, either, or if a person has a split personality. So I can have two meanings for the word alter ego. Alter ego can be used in two different ways. One is when you find a match of your ego in another person. That is finding a match, that is alter ego, another ego of similar kind. And another way is when you have two personalities existing inside one person. So that is split personality, that is alter ego. So far we've learned 5 different words out of one single root, that is ego. Egoist, a person who always considers himself first. Egotist, a person who always boasts about himself. Egomaniac, a person who is crazy about himself. Egocentric, a person who considers himself to be the center of the universe in any kind of discussion which is taking place. And alter ego, that is when a person spots another person with a similar ego, or a split personality, that is a person having more than one personalities in one single body, or more than one egos. So these are the 5 different words we covered out of one single word, ego. One single word root, ego. So in the upcoming lectures, I'm going to discuss the rest of the personality types and of course the different kinds of doctors and specialists in the upcoming videos. So please stay tuned to our channel and keep watching, keep learning, have fun while you learn. And please do not forget to share, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.